Hello YouTubers, another toy review. Today we're going to be looking at the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Vegeta, or Super Vegeta as I would like to call him. This is the third release of the Super Saiyan Vegeta. Of course there was the original one, the special color edition, and then there's this new updated body mold that they just gave us that some people weren't very happy about being released because it was released almost 8 months away from the special color edition, but they asked for it and they decided not to wait. So here we are. So this figure is a very, very nice figure, of course following after the Awakening Warrior Goku and Super Saiyan Trunks figure. And I have to say that this one might be the best. It depends on your taste. I still lean towards Goku being the best, Vegeta, and then Trunks. Of course, I got a couple personal things with Trunks rather than, it actually being the Trunks figure. It's just a couple personal things. But that's for another review. Anyways, so let's look at the accessories quickly. In total, this Vegeta comes with 4 faces. We'll look at the ones that are taken off. We have the smiley face, which looks pretty good. Taken right out of the anime. We have of course, the angry yelling face. Vegeta's always got to have one of these. And we have a second angry face, except this one is looking to the side. So, I'm not a huge fan of the looking off to one side faces. So, but it still looks good. Of course, we get crossed arm pieces for him, which what you do, I'm not going to show it on camera, you just pull the biceps off, and you press these into place. It's going to, if you can get it on there correctly, it's going to look about like that. Which looks amazing, except that he has 2 extra arms, and that looks creepy. Alright. Jeez, Vegeta. Don't fall. Alright. In total, we have 4 sets of hands, plus 1 extra. We come with the fists. We'll look at those. We come with a right and a left of these styling pose hands, or combat ready hands. We have 2 open palm hands, which look very nice. We have 2 gripping hands, final flash hands, Kamehameha hands, whatever you want to call them. And of course, probably my favorite accessory that comes with this figure, the thumbs down or thumbs up, or the pointing at myself like I'm Super Vegeta. That was an awesome idea and proves my point that this is Super Vegeta and not Super Vegeta. So let's bring in Super Vegeta in for a closer look. Let's look at the standard face that comes with almost every single Dragon Ball Z figure. Of course, the only 2 not to include them is the Final Form Frieza and Super Saiyan Trunks. So, looking at this non-disappointment of a figure, face, of course, very anime accurate or manga accurate. The head is a new mold. Everything on this figure is a new mold. The head is a lot bigger, but it's a little bit more flat than the Super Saiyan head. If you look, it's pretty thin compared to the other one. So I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I mean, to me, I kind of like it a little bit more, but not much. The armor, of course, is in its normal white with a darker tan for the straps / padding. The shoes do have the tipped boots, which most people complained about on the first release of the figure way back when. The blue, it's a lighter blue than Trunks, the new Trunks's, as I will show you when I bring him out for size comparison. But he has a lighter blue compared to Trunks. Alright, so the articulation for Super Vegeta, you can look up about that much, which is pretty good. You can look down almost all the way. You can of course spin his head 360 if you would like. I'm not going to do it because I don't like doing that with the high-end figures. His lower neck is on a ball joint. Shoulders go out about that much. He's got bulkier shoulders, so it's not quite 90 degrees. I mean, I'm sure you could fiddle with it and get it about there, but that's about the best you're going to get overall. He's got a bicep swivel, of course. Double jointed knees that are elbows, excuse me, that are very nice. He's got, I'll pop it off and show you the ball joint right here, which is the same one as in the head, and that allows you to tilt and spin the wrists freely. And it gets a double wrist swivel because the wrists are on the ball joint, and then the ball joint inside the lower forearm also twists. One of the updated points of articulation on this figure is the chest articulation. Move back about that much, forward about that much. I like to about have them in between because there isn't a really definite part. Then he can move forward and back a little bit at the lower abdomen. He spins, of course, twists. He twists a little bit up here. I wouldn't recommend it. I like just keeping him, you know, as close as I can to being accurate with how the armor lines up. Kicks out about that much, which isn't too bad. He kicks back really far. This, I would say out of the three, this one has the least amount of leg articulation. He doesn't kick out that much. And then he's got a upper leg twist that's also a little bit less than the others. He's got double jointed knees that are really good. He might actually have the best knees. Then he's got the new double ball joint pegs in there, you can see, which works okay. It pops out, of course. It's a ball joint, so don't fret. It's not broken. It goes back all the way, and it goes forward quite a bit. And he's got toe articulation, of course. It's a SH Figuarts figure. When don't they, have toe articulation? Alright. Let's get them all standing up pretty normally anyways. I have a little bit of a problem with my left heel on mine. It doesn't always want to stay in a flat position. That's why he's kind of leaning a little bit. It also doesn't help that's also my desk. So let's compare him to the SH Figuarts reissue Trunks. It looks a little creepy right now, but just don't question it. So of course he's shorter than Trunks, and yes, all the pieces on this Vegeta are new. The hands are different than his. I would say Vegeta's hands are a little bit bigger than Trunks' hands, and everything else is because he seems to be more bulked up than Trunks is at the moment, at least. So, but it looks good having the two together. As you can see, the lighting kind of destroys it, but he is a shade of blue, a darker shade of blue than Vegeta. It's not much though, especially with the bright lights. I don't think it helps very much, but there you go. Let's take Trunks out of here, you partial disappointment of a figure. I mean, what? I love Trunks. Just don't really care for that figure very much, sadly. So, that has been my review on the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Vegeta remold, or Super Vegeta. Do I recommend picking up this figure? Of course, I always recommend picking up the Dragon Ball Z line. There hasn't been a bad figure yet, honestly. Or too bad of a figure. So, I would pick them up sooner than later. As everyone should know, if you've collected the Dragon Ball Z figures, they sell out within a couple months of being released, and once they're done, that figure is done. Of course, the special editions can come out, and also San Diego Comic-Con versions. but I wouldn't rely on those because those can be very flip-floppity sometimes. So pick him up as soon as you can. He's gonna be about, I think he retails at $56.99. So if you have Amazon Prime, I think you can order him right now, or just Amazon in general. He's at Big Bad Toy Store. That's where I picked up mine. Of course, I always buy from Big Bad Toy Store. So go check them out. And I think that's it for the review. So I am very pleased with this figure. Very impressive. Very nice. I love the new body mold. I just love how much Vegeta is in this figure. Pick them up as soon as you can, or ask for them for Christmas. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys